Welcome back. Still on the campuses of Florida Panhandle Technical College, here today talking about the nursing program. Just got done talking to Shirley Morris, the director of that program. Here right now with Tanya Parker, one of the students, one of the brand new students in the nursing program. When we come back, we're going to talk to Tanya about the program thus far, maybe some of the challenges, maybe even at this early date, some of the things she finds most rewarding. Overall, giving you an idea of the nursing program here on the campuses of the Technical College, and giving you just one more insight into the over 35 degree and certification programs offered right here at Florida Panhandle Technical College. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As mentioned today, we're here with Tanya Parker, one of the brand new students in the nursing program here at the Technical College. When we say brand new, school just started a couple weeks ago?
August 12th.
August 12th. So here we are on the 25th. So yeah, literally just within the last couple of weeks. Is it overwhelming, or is that a stupid question?
Stupid question. It's very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. First day of school, we had 2 tests. So we have up to, we had 3 tests the next day. So there's a lot of study, you have no life. No life.
We interviewed not too long ago Skyla Carter, who is in your class, I think graduating in February. Mm-hmm. And she used just about those same words. She said many nights she cried herself to sleep. When she woke up, she was laying on her textbook. That was where she fell asleep. Decided she would not have a boyfriend for the next year or so. Why did you get into nursing? Is it something you've always been interested in? Did it catch your eye? Were you just looking for a well-paid job? How did that happen?
I've always been interested in nursing. I found my knack with hospice, and I can do everything there with hospice as making them comfortable, but I can't take away the pain. And that's something, I would love to do. I would love to be a hospice nurse.
Now, have you worked as a volunteer in hospice?
No, I'm actually a hospice aide right now.
Oh, wow.
With Emerald Coast Hospice. So.
Yeah. Well, interestingly, last week they were here as a guest on our show, and we talked about hospice in general, but talked about Emerald Coast Hospice. That is something that it takes a special kind of person. Now, recognizing that it takes a special kind of person to be a nurse to start with, when you deal with hospice, you're dealing with a definitely defined part of that market of those people. And thank you for what you do, because that's a calling in itself, above and beyond even just general nursing, in my opinion. So far, what are your impressions of the program? Is it everything you thought it would be and more? Is it fun? Is it challenging? Is it all the above?
It's all the above. Very challenging. We try to make it fun, because if not, it'd be very boring. You have a lot of interaction with the nurses and with the students, learning different skills. So it's not everything I thought. It's actually more. It's more intense than I thought.
Just a few minutes ago, we were in one of your classrooms, and Ms. Morris was observing you taking vital signs of another student, and we're showing some footage of that right now, as a matter of fact. That is a very basic skill, but one without which you can't progress further. It's obviously a diagnostic situation, in a triage situation, or a diagnostic coming in with a brand new patient. Until you get to that stage, you can't go any further.
Right.
Looking at the syllabus, looking at the program and your books that you've been able to see so far, would it be fair to say that it's a building process? You learn one skill at a time, one you can't learn without the one previous, but then at the end of that year's program,
it all comes together.
Building blocks.
Yes. You start with just like a greeting, with a patient, and then you go to your, vital signs as far as blood pressure, temp, pulse, respiration. And when you go through that, then you'll go through another skill, just the basics until you get to the more difficult ones.
I see by your elbow that you gave blood as well as I did today.
I did.
Interesting phenomenon, the whole blood need, the blood mobile concept. Speaking to those people today, and we shot a little bit of footage and got a lot of photos on the bus today. We always need blood.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to draw the analogy, we always need nurses, and how hand in hand that goes. Both are necessary for our well-being and for emergency situations. What do you see yourself doing in nursing? I know you mentioned hospice. Is that what you would like to concentrate on?
Yes. Yes. My boss was the one that actually talked me into going into the nursing field, and she just said that I seemed to have that knack, that personality, and that I would be good at that. So, but the others, it's everywhere. Hospitals, nursing homes, everywhere needs nurses. So it's just not hospice.
Did you have a career or some sort of a life prior to nursing school, or have you come right from school?
I mean, I'm married. I have no children, but yeah, I had a little of a life. But I mean, I worked full time with hospice, and whenever I had the opportunity to come to nursing school, I took it, and my job works with me and supports me, and it's working okay right now.
Tanya, I know that you're not necessarily in your comfort zone doing this thing with lights and camera, but thank you, because I think that the biggest value that you as a student coming on this show can do is to demonstrate to other people who are out there who may be trying to retool their lives. You know, when the bubble burst here 10, 12 years ago, there were a lot of people that lost their jobs. Yes. The technical college has seen a lot of those people come through here. Mm-hmm. 30 and 40 and 50-year-old people who found that their careers went away because their jobs went away, and they've come here to work and to train as welders or chefs or cybersecurity or nurses. Right. And it's pretty amazing how many people found themselves in that situation. The cool thing about the technical college, in my estimation, and one of the really neat things, is they offer dual enrollment. High school students at no cost to them can come and actually get a career, in many cases graduate from technical college before they graduate from high school. Mm-hmm. Now, nursing doesn't offer that, nor do they offer the opportunity to start the program in open enrollment at any time for obvious reasons. Right. You as a group need to stay together. But there are so many things and so many reasons that people should look at this technical college. It hasn't been that long that nursing went from a 2-year degree to a 4-year degree. When I say not that many years, 20, 25 years maybe, because I know my first wife went to a junior college and came out with an RN after 2 years. And I know they went to a 4-year. Here, coming out with that licensed practical nursing certificate, being able to sit for your state boards in that year, that's so strong, because to me, it gives you an opportunity to sample what it is to be a nurse before you commit to that longer commitment, should you want to go on to RN. Have you ever thought about the potential for, in the future, going on to the registered nurse?
Yes, I have. Can be care managers with hospice, and that'd be something I would want to do. They have a transition program, and that usually lasts another year with, and plus your prerequisites. Right. So, but yes, that would be something I would look forward to doing.
Well, it's delightful to talk to you. I'm thrilled that when I see your enthusiasm, and a couple of times you've teared up, and I respect that. This obviously means a lot to you. Did you have opportunity to take advantage of hospice services in your family? Is that how you got involved with hospice?
Yes, my grandfather, he had liver cancer when I was 16, and they came in and took care of him, and so that just added to my, wanting to be. I wanted to help those people that were having to struggle through the life of somebody with cancer, and give them that education and that knowledge of what they can do. And so it's just, hospice is so appreciative of everything, and it just will add, this nursing career will just add to more my knowledge and what I can give to them as knowledge.
I dare say there will be few families that won't be touched by hospice, by cancer and the other diseases that require those long-term health care solutions at the end of life. The cool thing about hospice, and what I find out more about all the time, especially, like I say, with Emerald Coast being here, is that you're adding life to their days. Right. You're actually allowing them the opportunity to live despite the fact that they've got a terminal diagnosis. And what was really interesting is that 10% of the people who enter hospice end up getting discharged from hospice, because you as a hospice nurse help to regulate their medications, and many times I would imagine it's just their spirit and just their heart.
They like that socialization. They like the socialization. Most families or patients do not have any family around, and so for us just to come in there and talk to them and give them that big smile, for them to smile back at you, that means more to them than anything.
Tanya, thank you for taking the time today. That says it all. We'll be right back.